Nadi Shodana, or alternate nostril breathing, is a beautiful breathing practice that can be approached from a variety of directions. And its main intention is to balance out Ida and Pingala. So, Ida being lunar, Pingala being solar, to balance out our masculine and feminine. You know the three main nadis are Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. We want to balance out the masculine and the feminine, Ida and Pingala, to get Sushumna to be more powerful, but more powerful in a balanced, grounded way. So our work is really to balance out our giving and receiving, our action and inaction, our lunar and our solar. So we can approach Nadi Shodana as a complete breath throughout the nostrils. For example, if you want to raise the lunar aspect, so say you have insomnia, or you're feeling super fiery, super critical, judgmental, those are the times that are most clear right now. Those are the times that you would want to inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the right. So you're asking the moon to rise and the sun to set. The opposite is true also if you're feeling really sluggish, unclear, your fire is low. So tejas, your ability to discern, your ability to make choices, is somehow really foggy and murky. In those times, we want to raise the sun, Pingala. So then we would inhale on the right, we'd exhale left. The moon sets, the sun rises. Let's try those variations first, and then we'll get to complete breaths on each side. So in Nadi Shodana, you take your right hand and you fold in your first two fingers, leaving thumb, fourth, and baby. Take a deep breath through both nostrils if you can. So let's start by raising the sun. So we're going to close off left and inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now continue in this pattern for a few breaths. It's interesting when you practice Nadi Shodana to notice in your day where your breathing is, in which nostril. You'll notice if you're feeling sleepy, more often than not, you're breathing through the left. When you're feeling super active, maybe it's 12 noon, you're right in the middle of your work day, you're getting so much done, I bet you your breathing is through the right side. Finish off with a final exhale on the left, and then let your hand drop, eyes are still closed, and take a moment to just feel. Do you feel a bit warmer? Are you aware of any more alertness? Now that wasn't a long time, so you might not have a huge difference, but just notice. And then let's try the other way and see if there's a difference. So take a deep breath through both nostrils. We're going to close off the right, inhale left. Close off left, exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Continue in that pattern for a few more breaths. There's a fun bit of body trivia. If your nose is plugged on one side, so say your left side's really plugged up, if you play around with your right sitting bone, do some postures that access the tissue there at the base of your right bum, or use a tune-up ball or something like that, your other nostril will clear. And that's because Ida and Pingala begin at either side of the tailbone, but at the opposite nostril. So there's a bit of body trivia for you. End with a final exhale on your right side, and let your hand drop with your eyes closed. And notice any subtle differences in your energetic field, in your state of mind, and in the sensations of your body. So the other way of doing Nadi Shodana is to do a complete breath in each nostril. In that case, we're not so much focused on inhaling left or exhaling right, but more on when we switch. And so if we switch nostrils at the end of the inhale, we are raising our fire, we're raising our awareness. If we switch nostrils on the exhale, we're lowering, we're calming, we're soothing. So common sense would dictate, beginning of the day, change on your inhale. End of the day, change on your exhale. So let's give it a try. There's your hand position again, your mudra. Take a deep breath between both nostrils. Let's close the right and inhale left. Exhale left. Closing left, inhale right. Exhale right. Left inhale. Left exhale. Right. Left. Keep going. Sometimes when we do Nadi Shodana, with our eyes closed, we focus our inner sight up in the Agna chakra in the center of your brow, kindling a little bit of a fire in that chakra. When you've exhaled on your right again, let that be the last. Let your hand drop. Eyes are still closed. Notice any shifting. Notice any changes. Let's do one last way. So this is what we would use in the mornings, or if we're falling asleep at the road, or we need to really fire ourselves up. There's your mudra. Let's start on the left for no good on the right, no good reason. Take a deep breath. Close off your left and inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right and continue. And notice any kind of lightness in your mind that comes as you practice Nadi Shodana in this way. Notice if you feel more comfortable in one version or the other. Do you tend to be always fiery active? Do you tend to be more sedate? Do you find the other disruptive? Remember that we practice yoga to gain self-knowledge, and that includes pranayama. When you inhale last time on the left, let that end the practice for you. And your hand would drop down. You just notice with your eyes closed any shifting, any changes. It's a really beautiful breathing practice, Nadi Shodana. It's a wonderful way to balance and to be very conscious of what you want to balance and how you want to balance it. It's empowering. So I hope that you will continue to play with it, experiment, check in when you have insomnia, try it out, see what happens. I wish for you peace. Om Shanti. Namaste.